Larry Doby is in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Here he is. 283 career batting average. 15 years in the big leagues. 1948, 1959. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 years. My fault. Not 15 years, 11 years. Ken Arjun here, Vista, California. I'm looking at Thursday, September 21st, 2025. His career is checkered. I say 15 years because he played in the Negro Leagues. So he has a lot of playing time. Came up in 1942 with the Negro National League 2. He was 18 years old. Played about 3 or 4 years right there. But finally got to the big leagues, 1948. It's significant why. They say he's the second African American player, along with Jackie Robinson, to make the major leagues. Shame on the major leagues for not allowing the players before him to play in the National American Leagues. Shame on Kennesaw Mountain Landis. He was the commissioner of baseball. Remember, 1919 suspended the White Sox for gambling in the World Series. So through the 1920s and 30s, he's the commissioner. He didn't allow him to play. Shame on him. So Larry Doby, they say he's the second one to come up in the modern era to play in the major leagues. Jackie Robinson, the first. So he comes up 1947. Cleveland Indians. 59 games, bats .310. 1948, bats .301. 1949, .280 average. But in 1949, Cleveland Indians, he got 106 runs scored. 1950, he's playing every day. Just about 110 runs scored. Good. 25 homers, 102 RBIs. So he goes 100 runs scored, 100 RBIs. Bats .326. That'll be his highest batting average. Larry Doby. Good player. 1951, .295 average. 1952. This will be one of his best years. 104 runs scored. 132 homers. 104 RBIs, bats .276. 1953, 102 RBIs. .263. His best season, 1954. Larry Doby. He gets 94 runs scored, but he hits 32 home runs. Has 126 RBIs. He leads the league. .272 average. 1955, .291 average. 1956, for the fifth time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 times 100 RBIs. .268 average. 1957, .288. 1959 is last year. He's 35 years old. Stopped playing. Should have kept going. 1959, .230 average. So he ends up in, let's see, 1,533 games in the majors. But he played a lot of games in the Negro Leagues, too. Another 150. So he gets 960 runs scored. 3 seasons over 100. 1,519 hits in 11 years. 253 home runs in 11 years. Give him 20, he's close to 500. 970 RBIs in 11 years. And a 283 career batting average. Does Larry Doby deserve the Baseball Hall of Fame? What does this mean when I do this? It could be yes or no. My feeling. Remember Jackie Robinson? I did a video on him. Jackie Robinson, I've got him here. He's in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He had 1,518 career hits. Larry Doby, 1,515. A difference of 3 hits, both of these guys. Now, Jackie Robinson played 10 years. Larry Doby, 11. Jackie Robinson had a 311 career batting average. Larry Doby, 283. Does Larry Doby deserve the Baseball Hall of Fame? Does Jackie Robinson deserve the Baseball Hall of Fame? Yes, I put Jackie in. Broke the color barrier, 1,500 hits in 10 years. Give him 20 years, he has 3,000 hits. That's where on the pace he was on. 311 career batting average. It's not his fault that he wasn't allowed to play. He's a Hall of Famer, Jackie Robinson. Now, Larry Doby hit more home runs than Jackie. He had 253. Jackie only had 137. Doby had 970 RBIs, almost 1,000. Jackie only had 734. Runs scored. Doby had 960. Jackie, 947. So both of them score runs. Jackie had the better batting average. Doby was a better slugger than Robinson. More home runs. I think you guys want to know what my answer is. How do I feel about Larry Doby? Second player to come up to break the major leagues as far as African Americans. This 283 batting average, I wish it was higher. I wish it was 300. In fact, he only batted 300 twice. How many times did Jackie Robinson bat 300? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times in 10 years. Jackie Robinson is a better hitter. Doby is a better slugger. Would I put Larry Doby in the Baseball Hall of Fame? No. Sorry. He only played 11 years. And got 1,500 hits. Now, there are other guys who have 15, 18, 20 years. 2,600 hits, 2,700 hits. They're not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. They have more runs scored, more homers, more doubles, more triples, more base hits, more RBIs, and more total bases. They're not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. How does Larry Doby get in with only 1,500 hits? He was the second African-American guy to get in. Okay. I just feel that his numbers should have been better. I like that he had 5 100 RBI seasons. That's a good number in 11 years. 3 seasons, 100 runs scored. But he only had 2 seasons batting 300. 2. And you get into the Baseball Hall of Fame with that? Sorry, Larry. Looks like you're a good player. But measuring it against other players who are not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. You want me to give you an example of another player who's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame who has better numbers? Of course, he played longer. Have you heard of this guy? Steve Garvey is not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He has 2,599 career hits. His career batting average is better, 294. He has 1,143 runs scored. He has 1,308 RBIs. He has more homers, 272, more doubles, more triples. Now, Doby has more triples. But he has more total base. He has 3,941 total bases. And Steve Garvey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seasons over 300. He's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He has 1,000 more hits than Larry Doby, and he's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. I'll give you another guy. Have you heard of this guy? Don Mattingly is not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He has 2,153 career hits, 1,007 runs scored, 1,099 RBIs. Mattingly only played 14 years. Yet he got to 1,000 runs scored and 1,000 RBIs, and his career batting average, 307. And he's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Go figure. I can go on and on and on with other guys. You want me to? You want to hear other guys who have better numbers than Larry Doby and they're not in the Baseball Hall of Fame? All right. I'll just give you a sample. What I'm doing here is I'm going to go to career hits leaders. Okay? Career hits. Have you heard of Omar Vizquel? I have. He has 2,877 career hits. That is 13 hits, 1,300 more hits than Larry Doby. He played 24 years. Doby over 11. His career batting average 272. He is not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Omar Vizquel. I don't get it. 2,877 hits. That's hard to do. Getting a base hit, you know that, right? I'll give you another guy who's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Johnny Damon. 2,769 hits. 1,200 more hits than Larry Doby. And he's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. He had 1,668 runs scored and 1,139 RBIs, and he had a career batting average 284. He's not in. Another guy, Vada Pinson, not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. This guy, 2,757 career hits, 1,200 more than Larry Doby. 286 career batting average, which is better than Doby's. Not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. I've given you 5 guys, right? Garvey, Mattingly, Bisquell, Johnny Damon, and Vada Pinson. 5 guys. You want to hear 2 more? Carlos Beltran, 2,725 hits. Rusty Staub, 2,716 hits. Bill Buckner, 2,715 hits. Doc Kramer, 2,705. Guys in the 2700s, 2800s are not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Larry Doby, 1,500 hits, is in the Baseball Hall of Fame. All right, I'm done with my rant. Nothing against Doby. What I have an issue with is the guys who do the voting for the Baseball Hall of Fame. Those guys got to be fair. You got to be equitable. What is your criteria for getting in? All right, we're done with Larry Doby. Who's next? On my YouTube channel. Bobby Doerr. 288 career batting average. 2,042 hits. He's in the Baseball Hall of Fame, and I have an issue with it. Talk to you later. I'm out.